Hello everybody and welcome to this playthrough for Expert Division with the tournament win, the qualifying round win for the Pacific Cup tournament here in Golf Clash the game. Before we take a closer look at all the content, make sure that you do hit the thumbs up button, also subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. For those of you that do want to have the best guys on the market for Expert and or Master Division, scan the QR code here on the screen or use the link patreon.com/golfclashtommy that is in the description down below. We do offer other things than a tournament. So we do have checkpoint challenge guides, 9 Cup guides, and also tour play guides. The videos you will see in this playthroughs are from the guys in our expert team. That's why you will see account names that you may have never seen me play with. But yeah, it's their shots that they have created. I'm just doing the voiceover. Follow the info box on the right hand side to get the club distance adjustment, elevation adjustment, also what ball and club type I suggest you to play with. Have in mind that those are all suggestions and you don't have to follow it if you don't want to. There is always a plan behind it. So let's go to hole number 1. On the drive here on hole number 1, starting with the quarterback and the P1 ball in NMT. Here, as I do have quarterback level 10, I'm using all the top spin, which is 5 bars with 2 right spin. Then swap into a POC and Guardian bag. Have in mind that we are going to play a backspin boost shot on the approach, and we are in the need of having a backspin boost 4 or better ball. Adjust max plus 10 P3, and then we're gonna do circle drop overpower. Perfect ball it is, and we're looking to get the ball down to approximately 330 yards. For the second shot, we're gonna do a pin check, and here you can see we do have a +4, so just into +4. We're gonna use our base as +1 and +2. 3.5 backspin boost with obviously all the backspin and 1 left spin. Now, look to what I'm doing here now. I'm having the bullseye before the fringe with the second bounce to be the center of the bright green square row, just like that. Adjust is gonna be now 100% slider with a 20% elevation, P2 numbers, and that is from, once again, from +1 and +2. So as we do have +4 here, I'm adding 0.1. Here we do have no wind angle tweaks whatsoever. It's just to center the ball and hit perfect. There are a slight chance that a great right is going to drop as well. A great left will always miss to the left of the pin. Rolls up the bank into the funnel, dropping dead center for the eagle. Hole number 2, we are going to play with our quarterback level 9 plus, and we're gonna start with a basic ball. This because we do want to add 4 backspin without getting any accidental side spin. Once we once we have set that spins, we are going to swap to any P0 to P3 side spin 0 plus wind 5 ball guideline to go just left of the pin with the blue ring touching the bricks. Adjust is going to be 1-to-1 minus 0.4, and we are going to do minor wind angle tweaks in one angle where we're gonna do just center ball in the other 2. So this is a very good chance to start off the part 3 journey in the of the Centenary Harbor with an hole-in-one. So center the ball. Perfect ball it is. And the ball will then bounce on the fairway up onto the green and take the turn on the left hand side to roll back into the hole. What you need to have in mind though, that this is only our win 5 ball option. We do offer option for win 4 and win 3 as well as alternatives in the guide. For hole number 3, you can play with any P5 side spin 2 plus wind 1, 2, 3 ball. We are looking to have different starting positions depending on what level of rock you have. Rock level 7 start at the top of +5 with half of the clearing into the rough. Rock 8 top of +1 with half of the clearing into the rough, and rock 9 top of +0 just before +1 and with half of the clearing into the rough. Adjust max +15 P5, and we are using 1 top spin and half a bar of left spin. Once adjusted, we are going to hit perfect and get the ball down the fairway. The reason for the suggestion of all from wind 1 to wind 3 is really to use the ball that you feel that you can spare, depending on what you do have in your inventory. Because this is a really tough drop here from distance, especially when we do have the headwind on the second shot. It becomes a little bit like a crapshoot, if that makes sense, where we are looking to get close, but we are not naive. We understand that this is a very difficult drop where the main focus is to lock in the eagle here from distance. If you do have a high level cataclysm, you can have a good ball guideline to follow, whereof if you are playing with the big dog, then you will not really have a good ball guideline, and then it's just try to eyeball looking at the bounces to try to mirror the way the ball the ball guideline is supposed to be aimed. Landing position with 40% elevation P5 numbers using 82% slider from +15 and +16. Once we have adjusted, we are going to take note of how much overpower we adjust into, and we're going to use that as our overpower. Because in the wind 1 wind, we will most likely pull into overpower all the time, whereas in the wind 3 winds, we will most likely stay away from using overpower all the time. Perfect ball, and the ball comes in just left of the pin, but most importantly, it's a safe eagle where you can hit great on either side, and you get to yourself what we want. Any albatross here is a massive bonus. For hole number 4, we are going to play with the rock level 8 plus. We are starting with rock 8 at max P3 rest, where we are playing with the rock 9 at the top of +15, so slightly below max P3 line. White ring to the right by the rough line, adding 4 bars of topspin, and then we're going to make an adjustment that is max +10 P3. Once we have adjusted, we are just going to center the ball and hit perfect. The intention is to get to the fairway island that is inside all the rough. Perfect ball it is. Bounce on the fairway into the rough to roll out nicely. On the second shot, we need to ensure that we do have our Goliath packed. And we are then looking to set half a backspin and 3 left spin. Ball guideline to the hole. When it comes to Goliath 7, it should be then 1 cup short. You can also use the ring reference as your reference, with the bottom of the yellow ring to be by the sand. Now we turn the screen around to make our pull, and we are going to, from a landing position perspective, we are going to play 86% slider with 10% elevation P2 numbers, and that is from +4, +5. And when it comes to frame check, if we do have a drive that is a little bit longer, then we are going to do 86% slider from +8, +9, still +10% elevation P2 numbers. Perfect ball it is. Ball comes onto the green and dropping dead center for the eagle. Take your game to the next level with our premium guides for the Pacific Cup Tournament. Ultimate Tournament text guide for expert and master will be provided throughout the week as per normal. We are updating for the wind changes and we are catering to free-to-play balls and paid balls. So it doesn't matter what type of tournament player you are, we have something for you. If you're looking for tour guides, checkpoint challenge, or 9-hole cups, we do have that all. So you can bundle it together and pay and buy separately. Scan the QR code here on the screen, or you use the link patreon.com/golfclashtommy. That is in the description down below. That will take you to our platform, our Patreon platform, where you then can pick the package that suits your gameplay. If you need any assistance or you want to see an example guide before you sign up, then email support@golfclashtommy.com. For hole number 5, we offer two alternatives, where one of them is that we are playing on the left-hand side, trying to catch the funnel there by rolling onto the left side of the green. We start by setting 0.9 topspin, which is 2 clicks less than 1 bar of topspin and 3 right spin. Then we're looking to have the white ring by the rough ball guideline to the left edge of the hole. And this could be a little finicky because it's very easy to be in the same spot in different ways. So we recommend to put your target up to the aim point slowly and then look for the ball guideline to be as we would like. Adjust is going to be max plus 15 power 2 numbers. And the final piece of the puzzle is going to be that we are going to do just before circle break on the power. Just before circle break on the power is we go up to the circle breaks and then we move back. As I said, this is our alternative for Win 3 and Win 4. For those of you that do want to play Win 5, we do have another alternative for that, always covering all the angles. Getting up the hill there, getting onto the green, and it rolls down towards the pin, dropping nicely for the hole-in-one here on hole number 5. On hole number 6, our drive on the more aggressive option, we are starting with QB9 plus at max P5 rest, blue ring to the right by the rough line, and then we are swapping to Pock and Guardian bag, 2 right spin, and we're playing 5.5 bar top spin, so you can play this shot with, and a Pock 4 plus. Adjust max plus 20 P0, and once we have adjusted, we are going to go with outside wall right curl with circle drop. Playing with a standard luminary, that's what the ball has been dialed in for, and a perfect ball is to be required. A great right may get you dead bounces. A great left may roll you into the rough. So here we do need a perfect ball drive. That's why this is also aggressive. If you're looking for a more simple way for the eagle, not the albatross, then play option number 2. On the second shot, we are going to go for a rough bump. This, as we do have a straight crosswind here, which is positive. So what I'm doing is setting 5.7 backspin, and we're doing 2 left spin. Now we're looking at to have the yellow ring to be by the edge of the rough, ball guideline to go over the right side of the cup. Adjust is going to be a 100% slider with 20% elevation, P4 numbers, and that is from plus 17 and 18. So here we're adding 0.1 to the adjust. This angle, no tweak, and we do hit a perfect ball. Bounces into the rough nicely, rolls down into the funnel, dropping dead center for the albatross. On the drive here in hole number 7, we are going to start at P3 max rest with different ring references here. So we're looking to a hook 5. It's gonna 5 and 6 gonna be 40% of the red ring overlapping rough. Setting 5.8 top spin and 2 right spin. Adjust max plus 10 P3. And once we have adjusted, we are going to push up. The push up is going to vary depending on what club level you have, because the accuracy differs from a hook 4, then to 5, 6, and then to 7, and then to 8. We push up, and then we're gonna go 100% max with a slower needle OP. You can see with a P3 ball and a high wind, it is a very little shake. If you're playing with a P4 ball or higher, you will ensure to always have a completely slow needle, which could be honestly a good thing to have in mind, especially if you do have a low wind of T. Second shot, we are going to play with a thorn. We're going to use the your turn plus numbers, which is plus 5 in this instance. If you do not have a plus yard number, which could happen if you're having some accidental left curl or you have a longer rollout and stuff like that, then you are going to go with 0.1 decimal extra, less in adjustment if you're not in plus yards. Adjust. I'm gonna go from plus 4 and plus 5. I'm gonna use 50% slider with a 15% elevation, P3 numbers. We center the ball and hit perfect, and this will be a good chance to get an eagle here on hole number 7. Hole number 8, regardless what tee you're playing from, this is always going to be a tough par 3 to drop consistently. What we're gonna do is to set 6 backspin and 0.1 left spin. And we're playing with a quarterback level 9 plus. Once we have done that, we are going to turn the screen to the side, and we are looking to have the bottom of the blue ring to be by the bunker and the right side of the red ring by the sand. And obviously, when turning it from the side, it looks like the bottom of the red ring is going to be by the sand and the left side of the blue ring is going to be by the bunker. No matter how you read it, this is going to be the way we set it up. Adjust is going to be max snow elevation P3 numbers, and we're going to have some wind angle tweaks here as well. The reason this hole is so difficult to be consistent at is because of the weird fairway, which offers different bounces depending on where you land. So it's hard to be accurate and dropping this hole in one all the time. Perfect ball it is, and we bounce on the fairway up towards the pin, and we're dropping this one nicely for a hole in one. For hole number 9 in one of our options, this is a more aggressive option where we are starting with the rock level 7 plus, red ring to rough, and with the specific starting yardage. And so here rock 9 top of plus 1, rock 8 top of plus 2, and rock 7 top of plus 6. 5.8 top spin and half a left spin. So once we have found the spot with rock, we're swapping to a pock and sniper bag. Adjust. Going to be max plus 20 P3, and we are going to, after the adjustment here, we are going to just center the ball and hit perfect. And sure, no overpower or underpower here, because then the rollout may not be as we want. If you're looking for a more safer way to get an eagle and have an outside chance for an albatross, what I mean with that is that you will have less chance of an albatross even though it's still there, then you play option 2. We want the ball to glitch roll like that through the rough to approximately 342 to 350 yards. Second shot, we are going to play with sniper level 9 plus, and we are going to get our target to have the red ring by the rough line, and make sure to have the ball guideline into the sticky spot. Using spins here now to have the ball guideline right side of the cup being one green square past. Adjustment is going to be from +6 and 7 for sniper 10, 65% slider, 20% elevation, P3 numbers. And for sniper 9, we're using +8 and +9 as our base, this as it has 2 yards less power. And as you can see, we're playing with a P4 ball. We do recommend to play with a P4 plus ball. This to ensure that you will always be in range on the approach. Otherwise, with a P3 ball, you will most likely need to use some overpower. Gets onto the green and dropping nicely for an albatross here on hole number 9. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching this playthrough with the qualifying round win for Expert Division in the Pacific Cup tournament here in Golf Clash the Game. Scan the QR code here on the screen or go directly to patreon.com/golfclashtommy to sign up for the Expert Division packet. We also have Master Division for those that are playing that division. Tour Play Guide, Checkpoint Challenge, 9-hole cups. We have something for each and every one. Thank you so much once again for watching, and I wish you the best of luck in your Golf Clash game.